Taku.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wait,
Put
so,
Mood Eye in this.
Wait, so we're doing that, and instead of our ReZero talk.
Oh, I'm not caught up on ReZero. I'm be honest
Oh
with you
yeah,
guys.
yeah.
I'm planning on catching up this week. I have
Okay.
a big this week.
We haven't seen you in like several weeks.
I've been literally, dude. I've been straight up too busy. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I've been doing homework like
I mean,
every
probably
weekend.
not as busy as you, but yeah, it's been crazy
insane.
for me as well.
Yeah.
But
I
imagine I actually have it easier than you do.
Do you do any clubs?
Nope, I'm not in any clubs.
Oh, you're just doing swimming.
Swim.
Yeah.
And band.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad.
Okay, so summer anime, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well.
I'm currently watching Dean's Fate Stay Night.
Oh, you're watching Dean's Fate Stay Night? Okay.
I actually like it. I really like it.
I think people get a lot more bad. I watched it during quarantine or whatever, and it's actually not that bad of a show. I mean, like, it's horrible compared to like Ufotables, but like Dean's is. I mean, it's okay. It's not as bad as people say.
Okay, let's get started then.
Yeah.
Let's get started.
Yo.
Someone do the intro.
Yo guys, welcome back to the Otaku podcast, and this is the Chattercast, episode 6, I think. Last
Something
week,
like
Chris wasn't
The Chattercast.
here, but this week he's back, I guess. But
Yeah.
yeah, so we're gonna be talking about a few things, such as the summer anime season, maybe even what we're gonna be watching in the fall season.
I've already started, but yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Too.
Okay. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy and stick around to the end.
So and we may have to avoid SAO because Chris, you haven't watched Alice.
I'm planning on watching it, but quite frankly, I don't care if I get spoiled at this point because I'm just so detached from SAO.
So you've not watched Alicization yet, right?
I haven't, but like, so if you would have asked me like what 5 years ago, I would have cared so much, but like, I don't care anymore. So you can go ahead and talk about whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really like Alicization as much as I did the first 2 seasons.
Really?
But
that's a hot take from.
I mean, so far like it was a nice breath of fresh air for like the series that they went that route, but I still kind of like the original like SAO stuff a bit better. That's why I liked the Ordinal Scale movie a lot too.
Oh no, I loved Ordinal Scale. Probably
Ordinal Scale is so much fun to watch.
Favorite,
It's such a cool concept.
SAO media.
But yeah, so...
And plus, it's kind of what got you into idols.
Yeah, so Alicization is like
Jack, I didn't want you to mention that, Jack, but yeah, I will say that was like my first exposure to idol. Like, damn, what's her name? Yuna, whatever. Damn, she's kind of cute. And then I watched Zombieland Saga. I'm like, crap, this is actually really good. And then I watched Love Live, and then oh god knows how much.
Hey, you're in Imakun's train right now.
Yeah, idol hell.
But
yeah. No, the new Love Live anime just released today, and it's so good.
Imakun's been going crazy right now.
Yeah, it's so good. Oh my god, I love it. The animation is so okay. I know CG has a horrible rap of an anime, but like the people at Sunrise who animate Love Live, they've done it for like what 9 years at this point, and I actually prefer it than 2D, which is it's incredible. But...
Sunrise is known for a lot of series like
they're known for Gundam.
Inuyasha, Gundam.
I think they did Code. No, did they do Code Geass? I'm thinking of something else.
Sunrise did like the character designs. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay, but yeah, no,
they did all the animation production. But maybe
they only focus on Love Live now. But like, damn, the CG is so good. I'm sorry, I just need to talk about
that. Okay, definitely one series that I definitely started watching. I read the manga for back in March and in May was Rent a Girlfriend.
Yeah, I'm not caught up in the anime, but I'm not caught up in the manga.
I'm on episode.
Yeah, I think I need to watch. I think I read I read chapter 158.
It's a pretty good adaptation. I forget who. Do you know who's animating it? Which studio?
No. Let me look it up.
But it's a pretty good adaptation so far. They
Personally, I feel it's a little bit rushed.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's fair. But it's getting season 2, so That's cool.
Yeah, it's getting a season 2. It is by Studio. It's licensed by Crunchyroll,
well,
TMS Entertainment.
Yeah, but I don't know. Who cares?
Yeah, TMS. And it's being aired by TBS Animation, which aired. They were the sponsors for Otaku season 3.
Oh, interesting. Dang, they really.
Which we'll get to later. We'll get to Otaku later.
Yeah, I need to watch the last episode, but I don't even know what happened. So what's the point? Yeah.
Yeah.
The climax was episode like what, 11 or whatever, 12, whatever.
Yeah, episode 35.
The climax.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you want to count that way, yeah.
Okay, so Rent a Girlfriend. Those who don't know, guy gets dumped by his 1-month-old girlfriend, and he basically tries to simp his way out by renting a girlfriend in order to get over his breakup in like not the most healthy way possible. In fact, I would argue that it's both emotionally and he gets trapped in it.
Yeah. Pokemon tier 3 subs.
Pokemon.
Pokemon's an edgelord now.
Yo, I'm talking about simping right now. Oh my god, I've been addicted to HoloLive English these past few weeks. Oh my god.
I haven't watched any virtual YouTubers. I
get that. Oh my god, I watched the
I've seen like a few clips and
No, I was watching Pikami, which isn't HoloLive, it's Bombs, but same difference. So good. Anyways, sorry. We can talk about that another day. I love it.
Yeah, we can have Ima-kun on here for like an idol Chattercast.
Yeah. So HoloLive's kind of an idol, but thing it's mostly a streamer thing, but
it's just VTubers.
It's VTubers, yeah.
And why don't we talk a few things mainly about the characters, actually mainly Kazuya first. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Kazuya.
My sister just slammed the door really hard. I don't know if you heard that.
I didn't hear it. You're good.
Okay, because I'm on vacation right now. So anyway,
really? Okay.
Yeah, I'm on vacation.
You're nice.
And so basically, Kazuya decides to rent a girlfriend, Chizuru Mizuhara, who, by the way, is my #1 waifu right now. I have an Android of her on pre-order.
Oh, damn. I don't know who my waifu is. Cause like, I really like all the Origaiwa girls, but I don't know. I just like I like all of them, but I don't know. Yui's just pulling it through for me this season. Like, damn Yui. Like,
Yui, I felt so bad for her, but we'll get to that in a minute.
We'll get to that in a bit.
Chizuru, obviously my MVP for waifu of the season.
Yeah,
and she's got a lot going for her. I mean, her design's gorgeous.
And the animation
she's a very grounded character. She doesn't have very any over the top traits. She feels like a very real person.
She's well-rounded.
She's not a pushover.
I mean, like, I like all. I'll even say that Ruka's not even bad just because we've read the manga. It's actually not.
Oh yeah, she's not that bad. She's just very possessive and.
Yeah, that's true. And then I also like Sumi just because of the whole like shy girl thing. But I get how that's a big turn off for people. I find it cute, but
it is kind of a turn off for me right now. So that's why I'm not a big Sumi fanboy.
Yeah, that's fair. I understand. All of it besides Mommy.
So
like,
is there only 4 of them then through the whole series?
Yeah, there's only 4. Well, there's 5, but she's not really a love interest. She's kind of like a wingman.
Yeah, she's a wingman.
Yaimori is my favorite girl, but we don't.
She's great.
She's my favorite girl. Period.
And yet, like, I completely forget about her. Like, I remember her name, but she just doesn't appear that much. Whenever she does, she shines.
I love her so much. I know she's like technically a side character, but damn, I love Yaimori.
She steals the show, or she steals the manga panels.
Oh, without a doubt, man.
So, and Chizuru is like not a pushover. I mean, yes, some people say she's tsundere, but she's getting mad over like perfectly legitimate.
Yeah, she's getting mad at. Yeah, it's fine to be mad about this, so it's not like like baka, you know.
And the thing about Kazuya is that, like Guguk said this, he's a living bruh moment. I mean, he is. He rents a service, and when he gets treated the same way as the way. When he gets the same treatment as what he's supposed to get, he decides to rent her again, only to berate her for doing her job properly, and then she gets yelled at for being there. I'm like, bruh, that's not. What
a tsundere, am I right, guys?
Oh, she gets mad at him because he's like berating her in public, and I'm like, that's not being self-righteous. That's just being a jerk.
Yeah.
I mean. And I'm like, bruh, like, he's so ridiculously selfish.
Oh, without a doubt. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I mean, right now, I don't really want to spoil it, but he's he's learning how to deal with it, but right now
he's getting a little better. I'm waiting for when he turns Giga
overall,
Chad.
even
Otherwise,
with
I
all
want
of his,
Cheezer to Giga Chad just to make like incels mad.
Yeah,
I want
like-
incels mad.
Like, even with all of Kazuya's flaws, like, he's still a pretty good person at heart, though. Which I
Yeah,
think
that's
is,
fair.
like,
It's just
a good point of the show.
That's true. Yeah.
and like the other and I know this, like I know people like have to have best girls who are over this, but I definitely think Chizuru's like the MVP best girl for this show. I didn't really need to
Without a
see
doubt,
any of the
no. That's, objectively, she is.
and Ruka, I will say, Nico's right about putting her as rent a domestic girlfriend for her job description because she looks like a second coming of Rui and with the second place
Oh, I
stamped
could
on
totally see shit. Yeah, I could totally see that.
You know the ending domestic girlfriend, right?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yes.
I like to read all of it, but not all of it's translated.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. And I remember because a lot like Rui, I thought Rui was gonna win a domestic girlfriend, and then like
the fucking
Hina
coma
took coma strat.
The fucking coma strats.
She wanted to a friggin' vegetable.
Yeah, vegetative. Oh my god.
This
Anyway.
Rui fans were so pissed.
Yeah, bro, that's a straight up bro moment. Like, oh my god.
Sasuga, you mad lad.
Didn't the
No
coma
creds
happen
to the
'cause she got
author
hit
though.
by
I
a
don't
car?
feel like any. I don't feel any frustration
Wait.
towards the
Author, yeah.
author.
So didn't the coma happen because she got hit by a car? Then how do we know she?
Yeah,
didn't
she got hit
get
by a fucking
isekai'd?
truck-kun of all things. Yeah. Oh my
What if
god,
people
no.
want to get isekai'd?
No.
They just go into a coma. Yeah, it's like
But anyway,
SAO.
anyway, back to
all isekais are
Ruka.
just SAO.
I mean, like this season, there was no like big like new show. I mean, Uzaki-chan isn't like the most like average show ever. I think it's not.
it's the most all ages anime. Like it's a doujinshi
It's a
adapted into an all
doujinshi anime.
ages
Yeah,
anime.
slice of life. I mean, like besides that though, I don't think there's any like major like this summer 2020 was like the season of second seasons, you know.
Yeah.
And like sequels, and there wasn't really a lot of new shows that came out.
Exactly.
It was
like
mostly sequels.
Any plot heavy, like shows. I can't think of one.
Well, Guy was plot heavy though.
But that's a sequel show too.
The sequel show.
Yeah. So I was looking at new seasons for next fall season. Like, I don't know. Like, damn, this is so different from 2020 summer.
Yeah, because we'll get to what upcoming anime. Probably one of the last topics we go to. Back to Ruka. I mean, I get she's a good person. Like, I get it. I just can't get past the fact that she's doing a lot of manipulative and possessive behavior towards Kazuya, and it honestly frustrates me.
But she couldn't get her heart rate up, you know? Gotta
get
get close.
She get her heart
rate
up,
man. Like,
the higher your heart rate, the better. Yeah.
Like, do you really select a partner just because your heart
wow,
rate
you got
went
my
up?
heart rate to 500 beats per minute? Wow.
500 beats per minute, yeah.
I know people found that endearing. I just found it utterly laughable.
I found it interesting, but
I found it very
shit
comedic.
reason. So, yeah, that's fair. But like, still, that's such a shit like rationale.
Yeah, and also they didn't even properly adapt it into the series. They just made it like an ending sequence.
Yeah. That's true. You're right. I forgot about that.
So it was much harder for viewers to understand unless you were a
whole
manga
chapter
reader.
of that in the manga, I think.
Yeah, there was a whole chapter about that.
Yeah.
Big oof.
I mean, yeah, it's rushed, but I think that's just common with like weekly serialization adaptations.
That's part of the issue. Like with Fire Force, is that its pacing is so much different than Soul Eater. Soul Eater was a monthly manga, while Fire Force is a weekly series, so it shows different in pacing. And I've dropped Fire Force. Like I've officially dropped it. I can't get past.
The
I
hype
can't get
just
past
died down. The hype died down.
Yeah, Soul Eater was better in my opinion.
How many seasons of Fire Force are they gonna have to do?
Like, I don't know.
Probably. Well, the manga's finishing soon because it's gonna be Atsushi Okubo's last work.
DP, get on that JoJo Part 6 already. Oh my god.
I'll tell you what, Fire Force manga sales heavily decreased. Like sometime after the around volume 9 or 10ish, they started decreasing, and then they went instantly back up when the anime came out.
Oh yeah, I guess
Yeah.
that's reasonable.
That definitely
And it's
helps
mostly
a lot.
because like Okubo's has a bad habit of letting some of his series lose its quality, so that I can see why they decreased in sales. I mean, Eden Zero has been losing sales tremendously ever since its
Yeah.
launch.
Mm.
I mean, isn't Eden Zero like the Fairy Tail spin-off? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's a
I've
spin-off, but
I've
it's been
heard some
losing
things
sales.
about it, but
To
yeah,
be
I
fair,
mean,
Fairy Tail
it's
is,
probably
like,
not gonna end up
cool,
being
dude.
as iconic as like Fairy Tail was, but
Yeah, it's like Boruto and Naruto, you know.
But I mean,
Yeah.
but the author definitely does
The
have
way,
like freedom to kind of
Naruto
write whatever he wants.
Naruto turned
pretty much.
18 years old today.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah,
anime,
I saw that on Instagram. Yeah,
Crunchyroll.
yeah.
I told that to Pinoy as well, Arctic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched the first few seasons of Naruto. I just can't get past the filler, man. It's just so much.
Yeah,
And that's
I
just
just
shonen
hope
in
I don't get
general.
sick anytime soon.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And what there was also like I know Sumi didn't really get much screen time because
Well,
like
yeah,
she
that's
put
'cause-
episode 11.
Yeah, exactly. And she didn't get to like chapter like 50 something.
Like people say that she's better than all the other girls.
No,
I argue
you
no.
haven't seen her. You barely see her in the manga. Oh my god. I mean, like she's just mostly there to be cute, but she has her own spin-off, which is nice. So I guess the fans really like her.
Yeah, the fans really. I'm kind of glad that the fans like her though. I'm glad.
Yeah. But I mean, I think that's just a given with any of that shy reserved
Yeah.
Kudere type, you know.
It's the reason with Miku, like why she's so popular.
Miku, yeah, that's true.
But honestly,
Yeah.
I think Nino or Itsuki is better
Yeah,
in the manga.
Miku,
In the manga. In the manga.
It's not. I thought Hatsune Miku because I was playing Project Diva a minute ago, but yeah.
No. But I'm
What?
actually looking forward to when we do a podcast on Quintessential Quintuplets because I have a feeling
Yeah.
that we're probably all going to read the manga.
Isn't there gonna be
Yeah.
a season 2 for that also?
Yes, in the
Yeah.
winter.
Oh, that's right.
Epic.
I still need to finish season 1. Like, it's just
I've
one of
not
those
watched
shows,
it
you
yet.
know.
But
I stopped watching
them
on.
Crunchyroll commercials though. Those are kind of spicy, you know.
Yeah, those the same 5 commercials every time. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
why I switched. That was like
Back
when
in the
Chris
days
offered
of
me to
Quinten-
leave off her.
Quintessential
but, like, Love
quintuplets
Live
and
is streaming-
citrus commercials.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But Love Live this season is streaming on Funimation only. I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to pay $8 a month to fucking just watch Love Live.
Funimation. F Funimation. I'm not paying for their
I
stupid
hate
service.
exclusive stuff. I mean, they have a lot of anime I would like to watch, but like, I mean, I get the hate for it, but
Yeah.
I can't just because I'm already paying for Vev, but I haven't watched anime all that often this month, so like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
It's hard
I've
for
probably
me to
been the most used. I'm probably
Yeah.
using the most out of your
It's
account
hard
right
for me
now.
to justify it buying, but also buying Funimation, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, and
I-
Kaguya-sama Love is War season 2 will eventually come to
It'll
Crunchyroll.
come to Crunchyroll
probably,
eventually, but God knows.
I mean, the dub came out recently for that series.
Yeah.
If not, we'll
But
just
the
get it
dub-
on like Blu-ray or something.
Oh yeah.
No,
the
no,
Love Live.
no. I'm not doing a blind buy from Aniplex.
Oh.
Oh wait, yeah, it is
That's
Aniplex.
And plus, it's a sub-only release, and they just released
Oh,
the
well,
dub
I
on
mean-
streaming services. I'm like, just like thinking, well, people who bought the sub-only Blu-ray are now really mad.
Darn.
Oh, I mean, I'm personally I don't care just because I never watch dub unless I don't know if I watch dub for like anime movies just because they usually do the dub a lot better because they care more, I guess. But yeah, I'll be fine with that because
Yeah.
Love Live is releasing their Blu-ray, the CV. I'm pretty sure they're releasing their TV Blu-ray in like December. I'm probably
Yeah.
gonna pop that.
And also, let's move on to. Actually, we can stick to Rent a Girlfriend. I think there's a few things, maybe one or two things we can talk about. There were some other side characters that were like I barely remember them from the manga, but when I rewatched
Homies,
anime, like
homies.
they were just like really cool characters, and that's Kazuya's bros.
It says,
Oh,
bro,
yeah,
and
the
his grandma's also pretty chill too. I really like his grandma.
His grandma's like she makes worse financial decisions than I
know,
do.
right? She's great. I love staying on screen, on your channel, whatever.
She'd be the type of person to spam mood I bought a lot.
Yeah. His homies are nice. I don't know. They're cool, but
Doesn't
you don't really see much of them.
Yeah,
Like,
Kibe is a
especially-
true bro.
Yeah, Kiba, yeah,
Kibe's a true bro.
thank you, yeah. No, but especially in the later chapters, you don't really see much of them.
Yeah, it's too bad. I mean,
Yeah, it's too
Kibe is
bad,
a
but-
really cool guy.
I mean,
He's a really good friend.
I understand it from a narrative point of view because like it's Kazuya's like own challenge right now. It's what he
Yeah.
wants to do.
Well, and the thing is that remember when Kibe got into a fight with Kazuya because he was not like he claims he was not focusing on like the present and he was like too focused on mommy to worry about his current
Oh
quote,
yeah, I forgot
girlfriend.
about that. Yeah.
He kind of has a point. Kazuya got mad at them because they he's lying to them and yet he's getting mad at them because they don't know the full situation.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's true.
bro.
Yeah.
And also, remember that scene where Chizuru storms out of the pub after she confronts mommy, and like the bros like tell Kazuya to go after her, and I'm like, it's like I done the same thing. Like if your girlfriend storms out of a pub, you go after
that's
her.
true. That was kind of a bit. Well, I mean, to be fair, he was renting her, but yeah. I mean,
Like even rental or not, you go after her.
yeah, read the mood, my guy.
And also, I kind of want to talk about mommy a little bit because like I guess she's insufferable, and
Yeah,
I mean
but we haven't seen Mom since like the past 50 chapters though.
Yes, we haven't seen her. I'm actually hoping she comes back. That way we get to know more.
That'll be
about
interesting.
her.
Yeah, that'll be really interesting. But like,
because we need to find out like why she started going out with Kazuya.
Maybe like.
Oh yeah, and why she
I don't
fucking.
know.
Yeah.
I was
mean, it's
gonna
not
say
really
like
plot
maybe like she got dumped or something. Before
Oh,
meeting
God, no.
Kazuya, and she just wanted like revenge on Kazuya, just in like a
That would be interesting.
indirect kind of revenge.
I see.
Yeah.
And but I'm hoping that mommy comes back in the manga because like she's not a bad character by any means. She does her role.
She's complex. Yeah.
She does her role pretty well. She's just a manipulative, two-faced bitch who's like she's so close to making an apology video on Twitter. Like once she gets exposed.
Exactly.
Yeah. Twit longer. Yeah.
And why don't we move on to Ortagaru? Because I'm looking forward to talking about this one because this is probably my favorite. This has become my favorite slice of life anime of all time.
I wouldn't even say slice of life. Season 1 is definitely there's more drama at this point, really.
Yeah, it's more. Well, slice of life does count as like drama.
I mean, it depends on the show, but generally, I separate the two just because they're so different. I guess.
You're often
slice of
handled
life
a little
like.
differently.
I mean, slice of life typically have like the plot isn't focal point. I guess. You know.
Yeah, because that's kind of like what life is. It's very unpredictable.
Exactly.
Imagine
predictable
life with
in
the
way
plot
that,
front and center.
Yeah.
That would just be epic, you know.
But no, it's it's probably one of my favorite romance or drama anime, really.
And I mean, we all saw Hachiman and Yukino being shipped coming, but I didn't think it'd be handled that well.
Yeah, I know, right? And I feel so fucking bad for Yui. Oh
it had a very good closure. It handled Yui's reaction really well. I'm surprised that
really realistically too. I think.
Yeah, very realistically. Like she was able to get over it like almost instantly, and in a very how do I put this? Very mature way.
Yeah.
She didn't lash out at people.
Of course not. Like
because she couldn't bear to do that,
and she knew they would both be happy that way. So like she could live with it, you know.
Yeah, she can live with that, and she, I mean, at least she admitted to Hachiman that she did have feelings for him, which I think also gave things a little bit of an extra closure, which I guess added on.
I mean, because typically these shows it's kind of fucking obvious to the main character, but like it's almost never explicitly stated. Whereas guy did.
Yeah.
Cap off this camera.
Oh, and one other character, she's probably my favorite character in the show, Irohasu.
I like Iroha, yeah, she's nice.
Yeah, and I think she's probably my favorite girl in the anime. Yeah,
I thought the same thing too, but then like we just saw like how Yui handled her situation. Like, damn, that's I don't know. I really like Yui.
Yeah. I mean, I love Yui too.
I mean,
she's not my favorite, but I definitely think she's a very, very good character. She's a very, very lovable, very endearing character, and I understand why people love her a lot.
Because she shot up to the one she overtook Yukino on one of the polls, one of the Annie Trends polls,
Yeah, she
like,
did.
briefly, yeah, because of that episode. Like that's when I realized that you is my favorite girl, just because like season 1 or 2, I didn't really care. She was like an airhead like popular
Yeah,
girl,
I didn't
whatever.
really care for her,
But
and
like
neither did
season
I
3
care for
though, holy
Yukino.
shit! Once it all became like real and shit, like yeah, that's when I really liked her. So, I
Yeah,
don't know.
because Yukino wasn't really very true to herself.
Oh, not at all. Yeah,
A lot of people say she's like the least favorite character, and I can
I can
understand why, because
understand
she's not.
that.
But I think that the closure, the last few episodes of season 3, definitely gave her a lot of loose. They tied up a
Tied
lot
up
of
loose
loose
ends.
ends with her
Yeah,
character,
agreed.
especially with her family. Because remember, there was a lot of conflict between her mother and her sister Haruno, who's, by the way, a complete asshole. I don't
I
like
don't know.
Haruno.
Yeah.
He's a complete asshole. And what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah. There was also these funny moments. I haven't watched the OVA yet. I need to watch the
I haven't
OVAs,
either.
but and I'm sure they're available on streaming services. But I remember there is one OVA where Hachiman goes on like an outing with Iroha, and from the clips I've seen, I can't wait for that.
Mm.
And there's also other characters in Otaku that are very endearing. Iroha, of course, I've mentioned her. She's very funny. I love her. Her voice actress did a phenomenal job voicing her.
Yeah. Yeah.
And and I also loved. Remember that scene where she was chewing out those three boys, like for their mock prom.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
It was
that was a
right.
good
It was
one.
like a scene right after Yui started crying to her mother, and
Yeah.
then we get a scene with Iroha chewing out those three boys.
Mm.
Because one of them was like that freaking light novel artist or the writer. I forget his name.
I don't know.
You probably remember him. He's the guy with the white ponytail.
I don't know. I'm bad with names.
Yeah, I'm probably the one that remembers everybody's names.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am extremely bad with names.
And oh, I really want to mention this character, Hiratsuka Sensei.
Oh yeah. She was a good character. I really liked her. No, probably one of my
Like,
favorite supporting characters.
yeah, definitely one of my favorite supporting characters. Also, like she had very good interactions in like the final episode.
Oh,
Like I think it
absolutely.
was episode 35.
Yeah.
The episode with the Yukino confession.
Mhm. That was a good one. But then she fucking leave, which I mean I get, but like damn, that sucks.
One thing I forget about Ortogairu is that like this is like the end of the series is the start of their final year of high school. I keep forgetting that they're not even at
Yeah.
graduation yet.
Yeah. No, I'm not even near that.
Yeah, which is like I would think that they would end the series at graduation, like when they're about to go off to college.
We would do
Yeah,
like
but
some
I
sort
mean,
of time skip.
Yeah, they could, but I mean, I think it's fine with how it ended. Like, oh shit, I unplugged my headphones. 1 second. Okay. Anyways, because Toradora did something similar. Wait, hold on.
Did
mic
it a time
phone.
skip?
Yeah. So Toradora. Sorry, go ahead.
I need to finish Toradora. Like my goodness,
it's good.
I still
Well,
haven't finished it.
I wouldn't say Orga is my favorite romance because I think Toradora is still one of my favorite romance. Anyway, but regardless, yeah, no, Toradora's had a time skip for the final episode. It was nice, but I mean, I think it's fine. It's not really a big deal. I mean, like, part of me still like wants to see like what happens to senior because like, it's just don't know high school, but like it's fine. Are you talking? Anyone speaking? Are you there, Jack?
Dead silence.
Yeah, okay, Jack's just gone. That's cool.
Yeah. But I guess we're gonna move on to what other shows were in the summer.
I've only kept up with those two, and then
Yeah.
fuck it. I think that's the only two that I've watched. Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
the main two I've watched is Rental Girlfriend and ReZero, pretty much.
Oh yeah, VZ, I forgot about that too. Yeah, but I haven't really kept up with it just because I've read the light novel. Well, I've read everything in the light novel up to like the last 4 episodes or so. But I mean, I'll just deafen myself for that because like I still want to watch. I'll probably finish ReZero sometime this week. But Jack's just defunct.
Yeah,
I'm
the last episode 13, like, if it was like two cores right after each other, like the ending to the episode is okay, I guess, but like it's not really a big climactic kind of cliffhanger.
Yeah, because it's still
ending.
another season.
Yeah,
right?
there's still another half of the season, and I've heard really good things about the second half.
Yeah, I'm not there.
That it's like way better than the first part of season.
Yeah,
2.
the first half was really slow, I guess. But
yeah,
I guess,
like I really do like how ReZero does like their building up of like villains and also like the mystery behind stuff. Like they reveal stuff, but then it also makes you think a bit more. And also also this season like had like a lot more of like Subaru kind of suffering, but also him learning more about himself, I guess.
Because like I mean, the thing I like what we do, like the show reveals some major plot point, but only Subaru knows. Now he has to like figure out a way to convince everyone else, which I really like that.
Yeah,
that's really interesting.
Especially with like Garfield, like it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That still isn't like finished. Like Garfield's still technically kind of an antagonist.
Yeah, I could. Yeah,
at the end of like the first half.
I mean, yeah.
But yeah, I really like Garfield though.
You guys hear me?
He's
yeah,
really
we can hear you.
Okay, because my mic cut out for a minute.
Yeah.
On accident. It's hard for me to understand. We'll talk about this like ReZero in a separate podcast, but it's kind of hard for me to understand ReZero right now, just because there's a lot of material cut from what I believe.
Yeah, like I've been watching the cut content episodes from like Annie News or something.
Oh yeah, that's a smart idea.
Yeah, and then also Echidnut has like day of kind of reviews also, which are kind of fun.
Oh yeah, she's your #1 girl right now.
Yeah,
that's fair.
And Echidna's like they kind of did her dirty though in the last 2 episodes.
A little bit, but still, like that's part of like her character though, to be kind of greedy, you know.
It's true to her title as the Witch Greed.
Yeah, we'll talk about that sometime soon. I need to finish it.
Yeah.
I will.
Let's move on to the fall season. I know the only thing I really know of is Attack on Titan. So.
That doesn't.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this season should be. Wait, I didn't watch the last season. How far did
last season of Attack on Titan?
Yeah. How far did it cover?
It covered the Q arc and then also the
taking back
the Outer Wall.
Okay. Oh, okay, so they've secured the city and they've gone to the
final episode
and then they get to
when they reach the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I know what you're like.
It's around chapter 92, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, because the manga's wrapping up very shortly. Like very
shortly.
Chapter is like the manga go to.
It's amazing. It's amazing timing, really.
Yeah, it really is.
What chapter is the manga at right now?
It's like 130 something.
38, I think.
38, that's right.
Yeah, so this season will probably be like 25 episodes at least.
Oh my god. It's the next season is gonna be so good. This is probably one of my favorite arcs in Attack on Titan.
Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites.
The retaking one is also really good, but this one's so good.
Yeah. One show that I actually watched the first episode was Tonikawa, which is it's a fluffy shonen romance manga adaptation from like Shonen Sunday. Really nothing wrong with it. It's actually very, very, very cute. Very cute show.
I understand.
The art style is amazing. Like the colors are so vibrant. It everything pops. And it's very pleasing to look at. And for a romance anime, I'm thinking like this animation looks like and the art looks like very colorful and vibrant. I could go on about the art style for Tonikawa. It's great.
Huh.
So it's about this guy who named Nasa Yuzaki. His parents named him NASA after NASA. Wanted him as big as the universe. After NASA, the space organization, and he wants to prove to everybody that he can reach his goals faster than NASA can reach space. And so one day he wants to get into his college of choice, and then he sees it, and then and then when he's walking home about to go on do his mock exams, he like sees this girl. He's like, oh shoot, I want to talk to her.
Let me guess. Her name
so
is
he,
Sophie.
No,
Soviet.
I won't spoil what happens, but yeah, it's not good.
Uh-oh.
I'm looking at the list right now. I really can't find a show I'm interested. I don't know. The season looks kind of dry. To be fair.
I mean, Tony Kawa and Jujutsu Kaisen, I really am interested in. I've heard that's like a big hit in the manga industry right now. It's like sold, I think, 8.9 million copies without an anime adaptation, which is actually not bad.
That's pretty good.
And I think The Promised Neverland, Weekly Shonen Jump just releases. The manga has sold 25 million copies worldwide. And it just ended recently.
Huh.
And 25 for a 20-volume series that just recently ended, that's not bad. And I imagine that it's going to increase in sales more once Season 2 comes out.
I see. Yeah.
And I'll definitely be watching Jujutsu Kaisen because I'm definitely interested in that one. It's because it's being adapted by MAPPA, the studio behind Attack on Titan Season 4.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes, another project by MAPPA. Just when you think they couldn't be any busier than with God of High School, then they come back with another project.
Did someone say Mappo Tofu?
Oh my gosh. And actually, the Fate Night Heaven's Feel 3 came out in Japan in August.
Yeah, but it's still not here because fucking Ufotable, whoever is fucking... Type Moon doesn't know what online streaming is, but whatever, fuck off, I guess. What
well, the thing is that if they were to do virtual screenings, piracy would be rampant.
Yeah, exactly, but like,
especially,
it's gonna happen
especially since they depend heavily on Blu-ray sales.
I get that, but oh my god, it's gonna happen. Holy shit, just accept it. Whatever.
Yeah, and Demon Slayer is not supposed to come over until next year, which is a good time.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I'm fine because I was actually gonna ask you if I could read the manga for Demon Slayer over break, but since we weren't in school this last week, I couldn't come over for you to drop them off.
Yeah. I'm actually probably going to buy volume 13 through 19, because volume 19 comes out in December.
Well, I say that's a lot of money, but then I'm just staying at my fucking Love Life CD shelf. I'm like, yeah. That's true. Anyways, I
recently bought
in price.
Recently bought the Weathering with You steelbook, and
I haven't been to buy that, but I haven't bought it yet.
And I also bought Makuya, which is from the same creator as Anohana.
Oh really?
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna watch that before I watch Anohana.
I want to buy Weathering with You, but I also want to buy the 4K version. That doesn't come out till like a few weeks.
I decided to go with steelbook because I want to save money.
Yeah, so but I don't know. I don't have 4K TV, and I kind of want. I don't have any 4K movies. Is the problem. So like, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but I bought this. I don't regret buying the steelbook.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't regret it.
I've been meaning to rewatch Clanad, but I haven't had. I straight up literally don't have time.
We will watch Clanad like within this year. That's a promise. We will watch Clanad.
I've got the steelbook, but yeah.
And oh yeah, one final thing we're gonna talk about: Mudai.
Mudai. What's that?
You know what to do.
What's that?
Yeah.
Huh.
What? So the Mudai bot, I don't know if you know about it. Basically, it's like waifu gacha. So you pull for your waifus, and you can collect them. It's like gacha. It's super
I'm familiar with that.
Here, it's on the Otaku stream. Share your screen, Arctic, so that you can see how it works.
I've been meaning to get back into Love
Live.
I mean,
share my screen.
Oh, I'm not on Discord. One tab.
You're on a tablet?
No, I'm tabbing over.
I am going live.
Okay. Okay, so basically show them how Mudai.
So let's head over here to whatever channel.
Pinoy's channel.
Yeah, so basically there's like commands that you can do. So like You have like different roles. You have you can claim a waifu every 3 hours, and
every hour.
every hour
You get
you can
12
get like
roles.
12 different roles.
Some of Zeko was really bad. I think.
Why don't we do it on the?
Yeah, who's Zeko?
And then there's like a ranking system too. So basically, you have like your top ones.
I'll do the honors. I'll do the honors, and so you put like $W, and you can pull waifus, and any high quality ones that you get, you can claim.
Oh,
I pulled Asuna today, which is like the 5th slot.
The 5th highest ranking.
People are like going crazy.
In value. Yeah, I was a little bit frustrated, but then again, you don't really care about her.
Yeah, and I started like 4 days ago, and I'm literally already like 7th in the server in terms of characters I have, I guess.
This is what I have right now. Not really anybody of particularly high value, but whatever. But all characters that I actually like.
That's what's important, Jack. No, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's good to have characters with high value, but it's more important characters that you like.
Yes.
Yep. Correct.
Jack,
so anyway,
were you the one that tried to get Monty to play Azalane? Jack, didn't you try to get Monty to play Azalane? I thought that was you.
No, Monty would not like Azerlane.
But a big titty.
I'm like, no, I mentioned it. We were talking about it in like one of his group chats.
Yeah, one of the group chats. I remember.
Yeah, but no, I didn't try to get Monty to play Azerlane because I know for a fact he wouldn't. It's not for him.
He'd be too impatient, I think.
Like it's so grindy.
It's incredibly grindy. I only ever play for events just due to how grindy it is.
Yeah, and like I mean, it's very free to play friendly. I agree with that.
Yeah,
it's just like really repetitive.
Even if you pay, it's still grindy. But yeah.
Yeah, but the reason why people would pay is because of skins.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And
the skins are great.
Skins are very nice.
Especially Otaku and Taco's skins. Like, oh my gosh.
High quality shit.
Yeah. And I'll also tell you what I've been doing the past few days. Drawing.
Oh, I've been working on Live 2D. One of my friends got into Hololive and like she wanted her own like VTuber avatar. I'm like, yeah, sure, I guess I'll help you out.
And
I've been learning that.
But you have to have like motion tracking for that.
No, well, so you see the camera, but the hard part is like animating everything. So like my profile picture right now, that's me learning how to use Live 2D. I changed some layer settings and then look at that. It's kind of cursed, but
yeah,
it's pretty fun. Not gonna lie. It teaches you to learn like perspective and stuff just because it's 2D, right? So the only way to tell like XYZ motion is by a perspective. I don't know. It's interesting to me.
Oh yeah, yeah. Lately, like since Sunday, I've been drawing almost every night, like
That's
doing
good.
art. And actually, I'm like getting addicted to creating artwork.
That's good.
It's actually really, really fun.
Yeah, I mean, I've thought about it. I just can't get. I just can't get the commitment. I have a drawing tablet, but I only use it for like taking notes and stuff.
Oh, I probably use a drawing tablet for taking notes, like annotation, and also
it's so
actually,
handy.
I'm probably gonna I'll share one of my recent drawings. It's actually a scan, because I scanned it, went out mistakes, and I'll put it on the general chat real quick so that you can see it. So basically, I drew a picture of Asuna and one of my friends on Discord told me to scan it using a scanner on phone so that I could do some edits to it because I drew it on paper. I didn't do it on a tablet because I don't own one.
Yeah.
And
man, drawing.
And when I shared it on a scan, I could easily tell what what my mistakes were. I'll put it on the podcast channel so you can see it.
Okay.
Like, man, I love drawing tablets so much. I use it all the time for math class. Like, I was in calculus the other day, and like my teacher stopped class for like a solid 5-10 minutes, like to have me talk about my drawing tablet. Cause like, yeah, Chris, I noticed you submit all your like homework as digital PDFs, but like, how do you get handwriting like that? And I was like, I just have a drawing tablet. I'm like, oh my god, tell me how it works. I'm like, okay.
There you go.
And then, I don't know.
Jack, what's wrong with her hand?
Wait,
Yeah, because I like the big mistake was like I
It's-
some of their fingers are like
Oh yeah, what's
Janky
wrong with
hands, you know?
yeah. Because this is why we scan. This is why we
Yeah.
scan.
Yeah, that's why we have Control Z on digital art. I would just use a printer scanner, but I guess you don't have one.
I have a printer scanner. My computer just doesn't really work friendly
Oh,
with
you need
printers. It's not a
driver
printer-friendly computer.
Driver problems. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Chromebook, don't you?
A Chromebook,
That's
but
why.
I
wait, it's not?
I'm actually hoping I can get a new PC for like Christmas or my birthday.
Oh yeah, we've talked about this. Yeah.
Because I'll probably get a PC for like VR gaming and also for streaming. So I'll probably start doing art streaming.
Mm.
Because I've been so addicted to art recently. Like I'm
That's
actually
good.
probably gonna start drawing a lot more. And I actually have another drawing planned.
Mm.
I think for tonight. So if you invite Chris onto Pinoy's server,
Yeah.
you can probably draw tonight.
We're probably gonna
I'm
play
taking it
Minecraft.
really easy tonight.
I was gonna play Minecraft tonight, but I'll see if I, you know. I've been playing last.
I'll be doing an easy draw tonight because one of my friends said like just take it easy tonight. Like you're just learning to draw and you need to start learning how to start your drawings.
That's good. I'm more into digital art, but like, well, not like hand drawn, like graphic design kind of stuff. You know, Photoshop.
Yeah. And I would say that probably if I end up doing art as like more of a practicing kind of like how I do music, I'm probably gonna purchase a drawing tablet and use it.
They're not that expensive. So like, the ones without a screen, they're pretty cheap. They're only like about $30 for an entry.
Well, here's the thing: is that my Pinoy, who's one of my streamer friends, who's a streamer by the way, he's like 2K subs.
Yeah,
He recommended that I pick up
subs or followers.
uh
want to say
subs
followers.
on.
Oh.
He has like 500 followers on Twitch and then 2K subscribers on YouTube, and he says that I should purchase if I really like for someone like you who wants to draw digitally, purchase one with a screen, and that's and the ones that I'd say if you really want to go professionally, purchase a Wacom tablet, which is like $400.
They're like thousands
They're
of bucks
expensive.
though. Like if you want to get one with like,
$400
for like the screen ones, it gets higher. The cheaper Wacom tablets, the screens aren't as color accurate. The expensive like Adobe sRGB ones are like 1,000. I don't know. I use XP Pen, so that stuff is pretty good.
Yeah, but I can see my mistakes on a scan. That's kind of like what I appreciate about it.
Yeah, and plus you have layers. You have layers in digital art too.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say I'm average for the most part, but I'm just a novice when it comes to art.
I don't even know where to start for drawing, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of started with just looking at a computer image and then kind of like I'd say tracing it, just for practice.
I used to do that with like my Pokemon manuals back in the day.
Yeah,
Like,
yo,
would
me
just
too. That's the only
freehand
time I ever
trace.
used
I
that.
still have a few of those sketches, and some of them turned out pretty good.
That's good.
But anyway, why don't we end it tonight? We'll definitely meet up again when I finish Dean's Fate
And
tonight.
when I finish looking
By the way,
videos,
I'm really enjoying.
Yeah. How far are you in Dean's Fate tonight?
I have watched through episode 7.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's like 24 episodes, I think. I can't remember.
It's 24 episodes, and I'm watching it on DVD. Quinlan's let me borrow his
dang.
DVDs.
It's on Country.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched it in a week.
Oh, yeah, no, me too. It was like quarantine, so I had nothing better to do, but like, yeah.
I'm watching it dubbed, and I'll say I really love the dub, especially Shiro's voice.
The dub's kind of funny, I'm gonna be honest.
Except it doesn't have the people
I
die
love
when they're
Shiro.
killed.
Yeah. Oh,
They say different
no.
stuff.
The High translation doesn't have that either, which is dumb. But whatever.
People die when they are killed.
Because if you look at the kanji, you can totally translate it that way. It just makes no sense to an English speaker.
Yeah, I know, right?
But anyway, I'm gonna get ready for my art stuff right now. I want to practice art now.
See ya.
Yup.
See
See
ya.
ya.
Oh, by the way, we need to do the outro.
Oh yeah.
We have an outro.
Well,
Oh, I'm done.
thanks for sticking around on the Taku podcast. Stay tuned next time for Fate podcast and ReZero podcast. Yeah.
Ooh.
Otaku out.
How